Hey Red Wave, welcome back to the Pawd. I'm Sophia Sandoval, and today we're joined with some of our members from our cheer and dance teams. Ladies, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So hi, I'm Allie. I'm a senior and I'm on the dance team.
Hi, I'm Kaidyn. I'm a senior and I'm on the cheer team.
Lovely to have you. Excited to talk
Thanks for
today.
having us.
So the three of us grew up here in the Valley. We're all Valley natives. How was it growing up here? Walk me a little bit through all that, and then staying here for Fresno State.
Growing up here, I just feel like you have a really good community around you, and it just feels like everyone knows each other. And that's just kind of what led me to stay here at Fresno State.
Yeah, so kind of like what Kaidyn said, same thing. Valley, I feel like it's so community here, and that's another reason, kind of like Kaidyn, why I decided to stay here for school. I mean, nothing beats the Valley. Nothing beats our Red Wave here in the Valley. We just have the best community, the best fans, and just overall, yeah, I love the Valley, yeah.
I'd have to agree. That's why I stayed here too. So when did you both first start cheer and dance, and what made you fall in love with it? Walk me through that whole journey. Kaidyn, you want to start?
So I started cheering when I was 4 years old. I started competitively, and I did that until I was probably 13. And then that's when I started doing school cheer in middle school. And then I just continued it throughout high school. And I was in other sports in high school as well. But I just decided I wanted to stick with cheer. And just growing up, coming to the football games and seeing the cheerleaders, I just couldn't see myself doing anything else in college.
So I started dancing when I was about 2.5 years old. So I've always had a passion for dance, and kind of like Kaidyn, I grew up coming to the football games and all other games. My parents came to Fresno State as well. They're Fresno State alums, so I'm second generation. And when I was younger, I did Spirit Fest. It's something that we have. It's one of our biggest fundraisers, but I did that, and so the moment I did that, I knew that I wanted to continue dancing, but not just continue. I wanted to continue dancing here. So yeah, when it happened, it was like a dream come true.
So what sports did you try? You mentioned that you did a few.
From 7th grade through my senior year of high school, I did swim, water polo, and dive.
Okay.
So very different sports. I loved them, but like I said, I could only see myself continuing to cheer in college.
So what made you want to continue doing that into the collegiate level, doing cheer?
I mean, like I kind of said, just growing up seeing it, and also the coaches that, we got a new coach this year, but I also grew up around the coaches that were originally here as well. And just the dynamic of the team, it just seems so welcoming and just like fun. So I really just wanted to put myself into that going into college.
What about you, Allie?
Yeah, so continuing, it was definitely like I knew at the collegiate level everything was going to be more advanced, more challenging, and I was ready to take that next step in hopes that I would make the team. My freshman year here, we didn't have tryouts due to the pandemic. There was no tryouts, so second year I'm like, okay, we're going to give it a go, see how this goes, and thankfully I made the team. But yeah, from being on the collegiate team, I've definitely learned a lot from my coaches that I've had, and our coach now, Coach Haley, and also our teammates. I feel like our team is very diverse. We come from different backgrounds, so being able to kind of learn here and there from our teammates has been a really neat experience.
What was that transition like for you girls from high school or clubs to then come to Fresno State to cheer and dance at the college level?
So growing up, I danced at a studio. I also danced competitively as well, and then I danced through high school as well, playing other sports as well. So coming to the collegiate level and just kind of focusing on dance, it's definitely different from high school. I mean, yes, there's a big crowd still in high school, but it's nothing compared to, being on a college team. It's like so surreal when you're dancing down there on the field and just like looking at all the faces in the red wave. It's just like different, the energy, the excitement, like the whole thing pretty much, yeah.
Was your experience the same, or what did you?
I would say it was pretty much the same. I mean, coming from cheering at a high school stadium to now Valley Children's Stadium, I remember my first game that we had. I was so nervous, especially walking out there and seeing everyone, but just the energy that everyone brings, it really just kind of calms your nerves, and it just makes it so fun and exciting, and I just love how immersive you are with the crowd here compared to like when you were in high school.
Yeah, I think we all remember our first Fresno State game. They're so fun. Walk us through a game day for you. So from the moment you wake up to when that final whistle blows, what is that like for you, Allie?
So game day for me, it's always a long day, but honestly, I can't complain. It's my favorite thing ever. So I kind of start by waking up early and like to mentally prepare myself and get into like the game day mode. I like to like, for me personally, go on a walk or like do a quick little workout just to get myself in the mood. And then from there, I start getting ready for game day. Around 2:30 to 3 p.m., I think is normally like our call time to get to the stadium. So from there, we get to our locker room. We kind of finish up like little touches here and there, help each other out if we need to finish doing our hair, lipstick, whatever it may be. And then from there, we go warm up. We kind of get ready for our March to Victory. And then from there, we go to March to Victory. And we kind of cheer the players on. That's like our first interaction with the crowd, with our Red Wave while they're tailgating. It's a lot of fun. From there, we go to kind of like where you enter the football field on the ramp, and we make our tunnel for our football players, cheer them on. From there, that's kind of like our warm-up time for whatever we need to maybe kind of review or like just practice really quick before game starts. That's like our time to do that. So we get to do that, and then from there we get to tailgate, which is a lot of fun. We get to do it with bands sometimes as well. And just that, I think that's one of my favorite parts because we get to really like interact and engage with our red Wave. So I love that part of it. And then from there we come back, kind of freshen up a little bit, do last minute touches, kind of pump each other up, you know, like bring the energy for game day because it's about to start. And that, yeah, then we go back down onto the field. We get ready. Dance does pregame dance or pregame performance with band, and then cheer. I know they also have their pregame.
Yeah,
right?
so we do our pregame on the sideline by Dog Pound. So we just have our own routine, but we're just not going down the field with band. But I mean, our game day looks pretty much the same. We're all together the whole time. But yeah, it's a long day, but it's everyone's favorite day. Like everyone will say football games are their favorite part of being on the cheer team or the dance team.
Yeah, definitely.
I love game days. I'm so excited for the first home game. So what do game days feel like for you? Like being on the field must be a completely different experience, especially cheering, hearing the entire stadium be full, and especially whenever we're up, just the energy is so fun. How does that feel like for you? Can you walk us through that? Explain it.
Game day for me, sometimes it just feels so surreal that I'm getting the opportunity to do what I love. And like I said before, the energy is just so amazing. It's like, even if it's, 110 degrees outside, like it will be for the first game.
We get a lot of those.
Yes.
Definitely.
You don't even really think about it because you're just having so much fun in front of the crowd and with your teammates. And yeah, it honestly just feels so surreal and exciting every game day, no matter how many times you do it.
What's your favorite moment, like that performing, whether it's at Valley Children's, at the Save Mart Center? What's your favorite at-home moment?
My favorite moment personally is the tunnel run. I know it scares some people because, the football players are running out right behind us. But for me, it's just so exciting. Like, it's like the start. I don't know.
I'd say my favorite thing, well, there's a lot of favorite moments for me during game day, but probably if I had to pick one favorite thing, it would definitely be pregame with band. It's like a 7-minute long routine that we practice with band. And I think since it's like at the very beginning of the game, like it's just like, okay, like we're in it, it's game day, time to go. Like the fans are starting to fill into the stadium, and I'm just like, while I'm doing it and dancing, I'm like, wow, like I still can't believe like I'm here doing what I love to do the most.
So for those fans that are coming to their first football game, whether they're in college or they're longtime Fresno State fans, what can you tell them to expect this season when it comes to the excitement of it? Like, what should they look forward to the most? I know I love whenever we play Don't Stop Believin', and the whole stadium lights up with the lights. That is my favorite part. Whenever any of my family comes to visit or anyone I know comes to the games, I always tell them to wait for that part because it is so fun whenever the whole stadium's lit up and everyone's just singing. It's amazing. That's mine.
I agree.
I would agree with that. That's like, I feel like everyone just gets so into it. I would say that's definitely a part to really look forward to.
Yeah, I couldn't agree less, to be honest with you both, but I would honestly just say, like, be prepared for, like, everything overall. Like, again, like, our fans are, like, unmatched. It's unreal, like, their energy that they bring, the excitement that they bring. Like, overall, you're going to have an amazing time and, like, the best experience that you're going to want to keep coming back to games because our Valley is, like, unmatched for sure.
Nothing like the Valley, that's
Right,
for sure.
exactly.
Let's talk a little bit about your team culture. So, who do you think is the funniest person on your team? Like, never fails to put a smile on your face, just always lighting up the room.
I would say that the funniest person on the cheer team that can just make anyone laugh all the time is Megan. She's just always, like, making jokes and just always having, like, the best time, even at practice. And I'm pretty sure everyone would agree on the team. She's just so funny. She just is she's always happy. And it's just,
Those are the best people.
yeah.
They're so contagious.
Okay,
How
so
about
for
dance?
me, for our team, I feel like, okay, don't get me wrong, I might be biased, but I feel like we have a lot of funny people on our team. But if I had to pick one person, I would probably say it's Alyssa. She's just always doing something or saying something to make our whole team laugh, and it really just makes practice so much more, like, 10 times more fun, for sure. So, yeah.
Sounds like it's a fun team. I always see you girls having so much fun out there. What's the vibe in the locker room before the games? How is that? I know girls getting ready is just so much fun. I love getting ready with my girls. So how is the locker room before games? Is there a song that has to be played?
Not really a song, but everyone always has to take pictures before the
Oh,
game.
definitely.
It's like we spend probably 30 minutes at least before every game on the baseball field taking pictures. It's like mandatory. And if we can get down on the field before the game to take pictures, everyone will be down on the field taking pictures. It's kind of just like a game day ritual.
Yeah.
Everyone just brings their cameras and just takes
It
pictures.
wouldn't be game day without our photos, I would say. Yeah.
And TikToks.
And TikToks,
Everyone is making
definitely
TikToks and taking photos for at least 30 minutes every game day.
Yeah.
No, your pictures are really cute. I follow a lot of you girls on Instagram. The pictures are always so cute. During the game, how is that like when you're with your girls? Do you guys ever just get caught up with each other, like having fun and focusing on the game instead of the routine? Or has there been any moments like that?
Definitely. I would also say just because, yes, I'm a dancer for our team, but I'm a huge fan as well. There's times where I catch myself, I guess, being a little too into the game. Like, I'll still be watching the game, and I kid you not, I look over my shoulder, and they're already dancing. I'm like, oh, that's my cue to keep doing my job. So, yeah, sometimes I get a little too into it, but it's just because I love our team.
That's definitely happened to me before as well. Yeah, there's times when if the game is, like, really good and things are really close, you'll find all of us just standing on the barricade of, like, the triangles behind us, and we'll all just be standing there watching and not even dancing, stunting, tumbling for, like, 10 minutes maybe. Even the coaches, like, will just be standing there watching, like, going like this. And so it's definitely really fun. We get very into the game. Like, I don't think people would think that we would, but a lot of us get very into the game.
We definitely do.
So you girls spend a lot of time together with your teams between practices and games and appearances. What do you think makes you girls so close? Because it looks like a big friend group out there sometimes.
Yeah. I think it's all of that time that we do spend together, and then on top of that, we do like to have team bonding days as well, which I absolutely love because it's just a time where we can be outside of the dance room and do things together. But yeah, definitely I would say all the time that we spend together because really, like, we practice 3 times a week, maybe sometimes more, and then on the weekends. So I feel like I see them a lot. And so really that's like my second family.
Yeah, I would agree. It's just all the practice time that we spend together, the team bonding time. A lot of us are, friends outside of cheer as well. It's not like we're just friends at cheer practice or at games. So we spend time out of practice and out of team bonding time together as well. So like Ali said, it's just like a second family, and it's just so fun because it's like you're cheering with, like, your sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's your favorite team bonding activities?
I don't know. I'd say for me, I know some of us like to go shopping, so we'll do that sometimes. But honestly, just kind of when we're all together, even we have like chill days, so we'll like watch movies together and just like in our PJs, like that's probably one of my favorites because we just get to chill, have fun, and laugh and just be ourselves. Yeah.
We kind of have like this ritual where after like one of the first practices or something, we'll all go to someone's pool and we'll all hang out together and just swim and tan and just kind of debrief the first practice. And it's just a really good way at like from the very start of the season for everyone to get to know each other more. I mean, we have a lot of vets on the team, but there's also a lot of rookies as well. So also just bringing them in and making them feel welcome as well, because that's really the main goal.
I see you girls go on a lot of trips too for competitions and such. What are those like?
Those are very much a team bonding activity because you're together for 3 or 4 days, staying in a hotel together, and everyone, especially on team trips, hangs out with each other like the whole time. I mean, those are really fun. This last season, normally we just go to USA Nationals in Anaheim, but this last season we actually got the opportunity to go and compete in Daytona as well, and that was like a whole almost like week experience, and that was probably one of the most fun cheer trips I've ever been on. I mean, it was a lot of business as well, but just all together, we just all had so much fun together.
I couldn't agree more. Like Kaidyn said, it was our first year going to Daytona last year. Definitely the best experience. We did a lot of fundraising. We worked really hard to get there, and thanks to our coaches, shout out to Coach Haley, and the rest of the coaches from last year, thanks to them, we were able to go and experience that, and it's something that we're just never going to forget.
I bet there's a lot of younger girls also watching this who want to come to this school, maybe are thinking about continuing into cheer and dance. What advice would you give to them?
Advice that I have would just to always be yourself, and don't be shy. Like we're not scary. Like everyone would love to be friends with everyone. And yeah, just really immerse yourself into it and just enjoy like the opportunities and everything.
My advice would be kind of like Kaidyn's, always be yourself and just go for it. Like, chase your dreams. Like I said, I would come to a lot of the games growing up, and I did Spirit Fest. It's, by the way, if you don't know what Spirit Fest is, it's a chance for girls ages 4 to 14 that are able to come dance with us in the morning, practice, and then come perform with us during football and basketball games. And growing up, when I did that, I absolutely love that experience, and I looked up to those dancers when I did it, and so when we have those, I always want to kind of create that same memory for those little girls. And I mean, it's awesome. We get a lot of little girls coming up to us during the games, and it's just like that feeling. I'm just like, wow, because that was me when I was younger. And so my advice to them is just like, keep going, follow your dreams, and keep dreaming. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because I would have never imagined that I would be living my little girl dream.
I love that.
Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you see yourself continuing in cheer and dance once you graduate here? Because you girls are in your senior year now.
For cheer, it's a little bit harder to continue after college, because the teams that are like NFL cheer teams or like NBA, it's mainly dance. I mean, some of the organizations do have cheer teams now, but I know like Tennessee does and stuff. But I mean, I could see myself after like I have like a steady career and everything, probably going back to coach and staying in cheer that way, because I don't think I could just after this year just never be around it again, just because it's been part of my life. This will be my 17th year cheering, so I don't think I could just let go of it. Like, I'm already dreading the last football game, so I don't think I could just let go of it that fast.
17 years?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This has been your whole life?
Yes.
That's impressive, my respects. All right, so football's finally coming back. We're almost there. And like how you were saying, you're dreading the last football game. This is your last season. What are you most excited for, and what are you most going to really take in this year?
I feel like I'm really going to take everything in, especially considering it's our senior season. So just really living in the moment and soaking everything in. And the thing I'm most excited for is probably the feeling, like walking down on that ramp, getting ready for game day. I always explain it as like a different kind of happiness. Like there are many things in life that make me happy. I'd say I'm a pretty happy person to begin with, but just nothing compares to the happiness I feel while dancing down at that stadium.
Yeah, I would piggyback off of what Allie said. It's really just that feeling you get. It's just a completely different feeling that you really can't feel anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just really excited to take it all in and just really enjoy everything in the moment and try not to think about, things in the future and just enjoy it while it lasts.
I think we're all super excited for game day in the Valley that's coming up. We're excited to see you girls, and thanks for coming on and sharing us a little bit more about the program. And we'll see you next time here on the pod. Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!
Go Dogs!